What up? Welcome to a new episode of the Brandon News Show, video podcast edition, as you already know, on YouTube channel, Brandon News Show, JNEAU Show. Also, podcast platforms, Brandon News Show. Also, social media pages, Brandon News Show. So go watch, listen, follow and subscribe, and like and comment, and while y'all at it, man, season 2, all of the 50 episodes are on podcast platforms everywhere. Go listen to them, enjoy them. Season 3 kicks off October 4th. Hope you guys enjoy that. And it's coming soon, coming back soon. So, so let's talk about this. And thank you to everybody that supports me. Follow, comment, share, whatever you want to do, man. Thank you. So it's been a while since I've done one of these questions of the week. I haven't done a question of the week since the beginning of this month, I think. Of course, everything has been going on, but anyway, the question of the week. So the question of the week, if you don't know, I always do questions of the week. There's always questions that I've been sitting with for a while, and I'm just bringing it to you guys, and hopefully, you guys answer it and be like, yo, you're not really losing your mind, or that's a question I've been thinking about myself, or that's a pretty interesting take on it. Why would you, something like that. I don't know, but I'll leave it up to you guys to debate it and have a conversation about it and comment all day. So, question of the week this week is this. So, there's been like 2 stories going on, pretty much. I've been seeing the most recently. One in particular is getting a lot of conversations going, getting a lot of press. And a lot of people are talking more about this story. Of course, the media has really picked up this story and ran with it. This young lady went missing. I think it happened literally like last weekend, I would say. That's when I heard about it on TMZ and stuff, and outlets was running with it. And I think they said they found a body in Utah. She was with her boyfriend, and they went to Utah on a trip. And they went to Utah, and the cops, somebody called the cops and was like, "Yo, I just saw like a domestic violence situation happen. Y'all might want to go like find these people. Something's going on. Like he just slapped this girl. Like somebody need to go find this person." And the cops found him. Body cam footage came out that what the cops were saying wasn't really what the cops wrote. Said wasn't 100% truthful to what the body cam footage showed. And then this girl comes up, and I think they found her, did an autopsy, and it was her. And now, they got FBI. The FBI has put out a warrant for this man's arrest. And because he went missing too, and I think they say now they found him. He's in Florida somewhere or something like that. I don't know. But there's another story that I saw on social media for the last couple of days. And this story came up on my news feed, my news feed, and this young man went missing a month ago, and they just found his body in a river in Illinois. And I posted this yesterday on my Instagram story, and I posted it on my Instagram page and then Facebook, of course. And I said, why isn't the media talking about this man? Two. Why isn't the media talking about this man? Two. But yet you're continuously talking about this girl. Now, yes, gender comes into play, but also race comes into play. He's a black man. I don't know if he's from Illinois or not, but you know he's from Illinois. His body's from Illinois, but she's a white girl from Florida that gets killed or gets killed. We don't know who did it still, allegedly. Don't know who did it still. But just like that, this man went missing a month ago, and a month ago, and they found his body. And my thing is like, why isn't the media talking about this too? Because we kind of put our finger on one person for the girl. Like, we already know it's her dude, her man. They had domestic violence going on. Like, what's going on? And y'all gave them kind of like a warning and let them go. You let her go with this man, even if they were saying, it really wasn't nothing. It was just they blew it out of proportion, all that shit. When you go and look at the video, this girl's crying in the back of the police car. Like, I don't know if it's because she didn't want to, him get arrested or whatever the case may be, but no charges were filed. Neither one of them wanted to press charges, and then y'all just let her go with this man, and now she's dead, and he is warned, and now he's pretty much, wherever he goes in his country, if they see him and they find him, he's pretty much going to prison if he doesn't decide to take his own life. What I'm trying to say is, like, we already know what happened to this girl, kinda. We already know, kinda, right? What happened, because there's only, like, one person she was with, and that's her dude. Whereas in this man's case, we don't know what happened to him. He went missing a month ago, and nothing happened. And there's been a lot of stories recently, even here in Houston, that I'm, like, watching and seeing. There's people going missing. And it's like, what the fuck is going on? And it's local news here, but it's not fucking massive news everywhere else. And like I said, this story for this girl kicked off this weekend, like last weekend. Like, I didn't hear about this shit. I didn't see it on TMZ till like Friday night, Saturday morning. And this man's been missing for a month, and I just like started to really see his picture pop up more and more recently than anything. And the only reason why it started popping up recently is because of this girl. And they're like, yo, the press is talking about this girl, all this shit for like a week straight, but yet this man is missing for a month. Nobody's saying nothing. We really don't know who, how he went missing. We don't know who did this to him. He's dead now. Like, we found his body in Illinois, like in a river in Illinois. Like, what's going on? Like, nothing. And it's just like, I hate when people do this shit, because it's just like, this is what we were screaming about when Black Lives Matter. It wasn't just the mistreatment of black people alive. It's mistreatment of black people dead too. You don't give us the proper respect to talk about our stories, just like it's a massive fucking news story too. It should be in the media just like all of y'all stories are in the media. And the only time you want to give us even a nod of any respect is when you see a video of a cop with his knee on the neck. That's the only time you want to talk about us. But other than that, if there's no video footage, we don't get that same national coverage of federal type of coverage like you guys do. And that's what we were talking about too. Like, it's not just that, like, this fucking system's corrupt. Like, this man deserves the same type of conversation as this girl does. Like, this man's been missing for a month, and he hasn't gotten no news coverage. That's kind of weird to me. So, that's question of the week this week. Why do media drop the ball like this all the time? Why do media drop the ball like this? They drop the ball on these types of stories all the fucking time, and I hate to make it a race thing, or I hate to make it a gender thing, but it's just like, y'all drop the ball on this shit every fucking time. It's two stories going on, and I had to hear about the black man going missing and finding his body in a river on social media. Wow. Literally for the entire week, I've been hearing about this girl going missing and now finding her body, and her man is now, FBI has sent out a federal warrant for this man's arrest. What about this man in Illinois? Why y'all not giving this man the same type of treatment? That's kind of weird to me. And this is what we were saying. Like, y'all don't give us the same type of leeway y'all give everybody else, because you hear a black man in Illinois, you're like, oh, black people die in Illinois all day. You know, that's gang violence and all that shit. But this man looked like he was educated. This man looked like he had a job and shit. Like, you look like he had a life, man. Like, but I see on TMZ, y'all talking about this girl's parents going to, his parents going to their house or whatever the case may be. But I don't see that shit about this man's parents. I don't see this man about this man's family. Like, what the fuck going on? So why does the media always drop the fucking ball like this? Always. It's just fucking ridiculous. You know, it's ridiculous. Like last summer, all I heard was people talking about how Black Lives Matter and how we're going to do better to pop up black people and show black people love. Well, guess what? Not just for the living, but also for the dead. Like, get this man his proper respect, too. Talk about this man just like y'all talking about this girl. Get that man the same type of energy. I'm tired of just hearing about the story on social media. Y'all need to talk about this shit, like on CNN, Nancy Grace, all that shit, too. Because this man has went missing, too. It's been a month. His body just got found. Why isn't he not talked about? And I've been hearing about this girl for a fucking week straight. Not saying these stories shouldn't... Neither story should be propped up more, but it should have the same equal respect of the depth of both of these people. Gender or race, it doesn't matter. They both were human beings. They both had lives. They both were supposed to be something special one day, and now they can't see that day because somebody decided to take their lives from them. That's all I'm asking, man. So question of the week is, why the media fuck up all the time? Why does the media always drop the ball on situations like this? Now, you can say it's race, you can say it's gender, you can say whatever, man. But like I said, man, it's just fucking daunting to me that this man is dead too. He's been missing for a month, and I had to hear about this shit on social media, and not in the media, on CNN, Fox News, CBS News. I didn't have to hear about this shit. I saw this shit on social fucking media. But this girl has been talked about for a week straight. Both of these stories are tragedies. Both of these stories should not fucking happen. We all know that. But why is one getting talked about the most and the other one is being considered like a footnote? Something's wrong with that. Maybe that's just me. But that's why I said it's question of the week. And maybe y'all can answer it for me. See y'all next week. Peace.